Hey guys, Crystal Gilkey here for another Sunday Something. And this week I want to share a verse with you that my pastor preached on this morning that really helped me going into this holiday season. Um, so it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but Veterans Day was yesterday. And my dad um, was in the Air Force, and many of you know he passed away this past summer. And whew, it was hard. This Veterans Day, I never thought it would be a hard holiday to get through, but it was really hard. We sing the salute to the armed forces in church, and I played the piano, and we were practicing it last Sunday, and I was just like, when I got to the Air Force song, I just started bawling, and I was like, oh my Lord, how am I going to get through like the actual Sunday, and this holiday, because it's just hard. You just miss um, your loved ones, during this time. Um, and so, anyways, we did the armed forces this morning. I made it through without crying. And then they did a slideshow with the veterans, honoring the veterans, in our church, and I did not make it through that without crying, but it wasn't terrible. It was not an ugly cry, so I was able to control myself. But it just got me thinking about holidays um, and how hard it is to go through holidays, especially the first time, without that loved one. And so anyway, this verse comforted me this morning, and it was 2 Timothy 2, chapter 2, verse 3. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Jesus Christ. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. The husbandman that laboreth must be first partakers of the fruits. Consider what I say, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things." And just that in verse 3, where it talks about enduring hardness, that word endure, that's being steadfast, unwavering, not letting it destroy you. It's basically surviving, and that's it. Sometimes that's all we can do is just to endure, and and a hardness, the loss of a loved one, that's hard, and but we can do it with Christ, and He gives us strength to go through these hard times, and He comforts us like He did with me this morning in church. And there's another verse, uh, Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1 and 2. "Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God." And I don't know, this verse is just really gave me peace this morning, and just a reminder to be patient with people during the holidays, because you never really know what others are going through, and a lot of people are hurting during this time. But I'm so thankful that we have Christ who endured for us, and we have Him as our example and as our strength, and yeah. So, anyways, again, those verses, that was 2 Timothy chapter 2, and then Hebrews chapter 12. That was just, give me some comfort today. And if you have lost a loved one and are struggling, know that you're not alone. Other people are struggling too. And um, reach out to God, reach out to others, okay, because you're not alone, and God will get you through this. And uh, anyways, that's all I really have for this week. I am going to be in Texas the week of Thanksgiving. I will be at a Krogers in Flower Mound, and I will let y'all know more about that um, when that time comes. But it will be that Tuesday and Wednesday before Thanksgiving break, or not break, before Thanksgiving. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a great week, great holiday. Keep making the impossible possible with God, and I'll see you guys next week.